Hello everyone and welcome to the Extreme.
Welcome.
My name is Zach.
My name is Joey. What's up?
And welcome back to the podcast where we play through video game soundtracks.
Yeah. That's what we do.
That is what we do. So, Joe, how have you been?
I've been great, Zach. How have you been?
I've been fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Much to the dismay of what this game is doing to me. I'm in a pretty good mood.
That's good stuff.
And I hope to keep this positive, optimistic attitude going.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I just need the game to work with me here. Work with me like a little bit.
So, remind me, what level did we do last time?
Oh my god, are you flipping the tables?
I just flipped the table on you, man.
You just turned it on me.
You know why? Because I forgot, and I didn't want you to ask me.
Oh man, I thought we were trying something crazy new here. All right, fine, I'll start. So yeah, we started X3 last episode.
Yeah.
So we went through the introduction, and which was fantastic. Tons of amazing, memorable things like Doppler Town. And all the memorable, gigantic bosses that have no names except for Mao.
Yeah, and
our favorite stage select music is here.
What was it? Mac.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. How could we forget Mac?
How could I forget Mac? He's been through so much with us.
I know, the titular Mac. But I mean, we did get to play as Zero, so that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I gotta say. And then, we went through Blizzard Buffalo stage, which was, let me put it in a polite sense, a clusterfuck. But a bit of a clusterfuck.
Just a bit.
But I'm hopeful for the next two stages that we got going today.
What do we got today? We got Tunnel Rhino, I think.
Yeah, I feel like going down Tunnel Rhino. I don't know. Something about it kind of drew me there. I don't really have any kind of... I'm not thinking of which weapons beat which Mavericks or whatever. I'm just playing this like a dumb...
first time.
Yeah, like somebody who didn't have a computer in their pocket at all times was just like, okay, well, I'm choosing this one.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty solid, and I want to try it. Do you have any objections?
I have no objections.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
All right, let's do it. Welcome back. It's Extreme.
Welcome back!
Yes.
Ah, felt good.
That
Feels
was
good to be welcome back.
Yeah, that was good.
So what did you think of the stage? I liked it.
Yeah,
What
it
did
was
you
fun.
think?
Tunnel Rhino. It's got some dancey music.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
It's
reminded.
like,
Go on.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, it's okay.
It's like if I'm dancing in like a mine shaft.
Yeah, it's kind of what we were doing.
I know, like reverberating off the walls, getting your dance on, putting your mining shoes on. I love it.
Getting your mining shoes on.
What are mining shoes anyway? Are they just steel-toed boots?
Probably.
Okay. I didn't know if there were specific mining shoes per se. Never mind. Random tangents aside. Yeah, I do like the music here.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. But as we move through here, I'm getting a distinct armored armadillo vibe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Do you want to say more about it?
No, it's cool. It's a good level in X1, so I don't mind being reminded of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I like it. It's bringing back good nostalgic memories for me.
Yeah.
But as we move through here, we see a bit of one notable enemy that I've taken to calling the Boulder Bomber.
The Boulder Bomber.
The Boulder Bomber. The Boulder Bomber, thusly named because he does drop a boulder on you, but not only that, he will drop himself and then proceed to shoot missiles. So this guy is pretty prepared.
Yeah.
Except if you go behind him. Then he's not prepared for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have like a brain. Just
No.
a lot of attacks.
Yeah, he has what I'm taking to calling Chameleon from X2, or what is it? No.
X1?
From X2. No, you remember those like chameleon scorpion things that like shot lasers and threw bombs, but only in one direction?
Yeah.
And if you got behind them, they just didn't know what to do. Yeah, that's kind of what happens with this dude.
Cool.
But no biggie, he's just a minor enemy.
A minor.
Oh, how did I not catch that? A minor enemy? We're digging deep for these puns.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Oh, boy. Usually we do this before the song. I like how we pepper it in. As we move through here, there's a heart tank that we can't quite get to just yet.
Yeah.
It's hidden behind a boulder.
Probably need a new attack for that.
Yeah, I guess we'll need some kind of attack. I don't know quite what we'll need, but I guess we'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah.
But for now, I will have to say goodbye to you, my dear heart tank. See you another day. I do want to call out something that I thought was really good game design, in my opinion,
Okay,
if I may.
go for it.
Thank you. I will. It has to do with those mud waterfalls. So you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
So, for those of you listening who do not know what I'm talking about a quarter of the way into the stage, they introduce a mechanic, or well, for this stage at least, where there is mud flow falling from the ceiling. So, kind of like a mud waterfall. If you happen to get caught in that, you will be immediately dropped to the ground. So they introduce this concept to you in a very safe environment. So if you happen to get caught in the flow, you just fall safely to the ground, no problem. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like teaching you, like, oh, okay, so this is what this does. Don't worry, if you happen to get caught in it right now, you're just learning how it works.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then maybe just a few seconds afterwards, though, they're like, all right, well, let's see if you remember what we just taught you, because if you don't, you fall into a pit of spikes. Which, like, fair enough. You were fairly warned about what happens.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good game design. Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. It teaches you without telling you.
Right, like the classic Megaman way.
Exactly. That's like very reminiscent of Mega Man X style.
Yeah.
Like it shows you without telling you.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. I just really wanted to call that out. I thought that was really good.
Yeah. Like I wish every game was like that.
Yeah, I hope that it continues throughout this game, where it's kind of more showing as opposed to telling.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see. As we move through here, there was a pretty quick and easy sub-tank to get.
Yep.
Just want to complete our collection, you know. Mm-hmm. As I moved through, though, there was an empty boss room.
Yeah. Another, looks like X-Thunder doors again.
Yep, more X-Thunder doors. We still don't quite know what they are, but I'm sure we'll learn about them soon enough.
Yeah, we probably have to beat a few levels.
Yeah, I feel like midway in from X2, they introduced the X-Hunters, so I feel like they're kind of going to do the same thing here.
Yeah.
Except instead of them being optional, they'll be mandatory. I mean, considering they're in the...
Oh, true, yeah.
They're on the critical
path.
path.
Go through them.
Yeah, there's no alternate path here. They're on the critical path.
Right.
So you're fighting these guys whether you want to or not. But speaking of fighting these guys whether you want to or not, we get to the mini-boss.
Yep.
Which
Another
is
room.
a spiked tank.
Which kind of doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed by this mini-boss. Were you?
Yes. All he did was hit the wall.
Mm-hmm. He literally just ran into the wall and didn't do all that much.
Yeah, I kind of saw no point to it.
Yeah, I don't know. The design was kind of like haphazard, I guess.
Yeah.
It looked like they combined the top half of a ride armor and the bottom part of a tank.
Yeah.
And just like, okay,
Yeah.
mash them together. Frankenstein's monster, this motherfucker together.
Yeah, it wasn't really like a charming look to it.
Nah, it just kind of looked like we need a mini boss in here. Just put this.
Yeah.
Which I mean is fair because I mean, how many mini bosses were there in X1?
Like one?
Yeah, like one, I think.
And it was like a
optional.
long one, and it got you like
you got an X part out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was optional, and like fair enough. X2, they started ramping it up a bit, having a bit more on the mini bosses. Now this one feels like almost every stage has a mini boss.
Yeah.
So far.
And they're like stupid.
Yeah, and like they're just not. I mean, it feels like they were mandated to like put in mini bosses.
Yeah.
But they're just like, I don't like Frank. You gotta work with me here. I have no more ideas for mini bosses. Like I don't know what to put in here. And they're like, well, what are some enemies do you have? Like a robot and a tank? Just fucking put them together. You have a mini boss, John. Chill.
And it'll just like come at you, but then you can dodge it.
Whatever. What is it? Attacks running into you. Great. Nailed it. You're done. Move on to the next one. What's the next one gonna do? Run into you. All right. That's all it's gotta do. It's just gotta run into them.
Yeah.
Also, a little bit of a weird thing I wanted to note. When the boss enters in the room, it looks like there's a really big explosion happening, but there's no explosion noise.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a bit weird. Like, there's a huge
Right.
3-part explosion blowing down the door where the boss comes in, and there's just no explosion sound.
I feel like that's a Mega Man thing. Like if it's not during the boss, they don't play any like sounds.
See, that's what I thought, but like, it just seems a bit odd. Like, why would you make an explosive entrance?
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Yeah, they should
You know?
put a sound. Probably just another half-assed thing.
Yeah, like if you were gonna take the time to make something, explode like that, just thought you might want to have a sound.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would just leave the door open.
Right.
It's just my opinion, but what do I know?
Whatever.
I'm not a game designer. Oh wait, no, I mean I'm an
Wait.
amateur game designer, not a professional game designer. But yeah, like Joey said, we kind of just got him into a loop where he kept running into the wall, and it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
And something else I wanted to note, I don't think there was as much effort put into. Well, I mean, I've been saying shit like that for the past 2 episodes, but
it's a recurring thing.
it's a recurring thing, and I feel like I have to call it out because I'm trying to be objective.
Yeah.
And I know that I probably wasn't objective for the first 2 because I played
'cause
those.
They're like part of your childhood.
Yeah, so fair enough. I know I wasn't being objective there, but I have the opportunity now to be objective.
Fair
And
enough.
so I'm trying to make up for it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to note, when he does run into the wall, he creates a shockwave, which, if you remember in X1, they had a similar kind of thing with Flame Mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he would jump up and, shockwave the ground. And if you were on the ground, they would have this, cool little animation where, X would
Falls.
stumble
Yeah.
and, fall on the ground, and you couldn't move for a bit. Which was great.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of, showed you, oh, shit,
Yeah.
I need to not be on the ground
Right.
when he does that, because it kind of, jumped out at you.
Yeah.
Whereas here, he did a similar kind of thing where he rams into the wall, creates a shockwave, but instead of putting in a cool little animation, they just put Mega Man at his neutral position and just
Yeah.
make him stop doing what he was doing.
Kind of just loses all control for a second.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, you can't just do anything, but it doesn't look like
Yeah.
anything happened.
Just as
'cause
if you just let go of your controller for a
yeah,
split second.
it's weird. It doesn't convey the same thing. It
No.
conveyed to me that I thought my controller broke or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
did I just break my controller?
That's kind of the vibe it gives.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just thought that was a bit of a, I don't know, lazy. It's not a way to. I don't want to call it lazy, but it comes off as
I don't know,
lazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of things that are not lazy, though, I want to move on.
Yeah. Okay. What else
I
we
want
got
to.
here?
I want to give kudos to the background designers, whoever
Okay.
created those designs. They're very nice.
Yeah, I like them.
I gotta say,
Good
some of the
colors.
background. Yeah, they really are putting in a lot of effort and putting in and making the backgrounds kind of
Yeah.
jive and coincide with what's happening.
I guess that was more popular when this game came out. Backgrounds and imagery and stuff like that.
Yeah, I noticed they put moving backgrounds in, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, like the waterfalls.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's
That's a
cool.
great touch. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to call that out. I'm not entirely hating on this. I thought that was great. The rest of the stage, though, unless I'm mistaken, Joey, it's kind of there's not too much to
Nothing,
really talk
yeah.
about.
Kind of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, let me just make sure that I touched on all the enemies. Oh, I forgot some. So there was magnetic rock ball,
Magnetic rock ball.
as opposed to the
Oh, yeah.
ice rock ball
Okay.
from the previous stage.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep a tally and see if this happens more. There is literal boulders, which,
Literal boulders. Yeah, that come out.
yep, they're just literal boulders.
That's it.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, a boulder is a
sense.
scary thing.
It's realistic.
Yeah, just ask Indiana Jones. Boulders are scary shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be running away from one in a temple.
Nope.
It'd be scary, right?
Yeah. Like, even if you have an X-Buster.
Yeah. Well, if I had an X-Buster, whoo,
Oh, yeah.
man, I don't know. What would you do if you had an X-Buster?
Fucking, like, destroy rocks and boulders.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. I don't know what I would do. If it really I would want to know if it actually fires lemons.
Lemons?
Yeah, because if it fires lemons, I'm going to be the guy they invite to every party.
Yeah, true.
Be like, check it. Boop. There's a lemon. You guys hungry for some citrus?
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
a lemon. They're going to be like, but why? Nobody eats lemons. That's
Oh,
gross,
man, this salad needs a little bit more tang.
Yeah.
Call it
Do you
that.
do you want some zest on that salad? Bam! Here's a full-fledged lemon. Okay, but great, but like we just wanted like a little bit of the lemon juice.
Bam!
Like,
Another lemon.
another lemon.
That's all I got.
Did I hear you say a third lemon? Because I can do that all day. And then they just say, please leave. Oh, man. But yeah, and then the last notable enemy that I didn't actually touch on was a purple tankish looking enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That on the walls.
kinda looks like-
Oh, yeah.
Kind of looks like he's got a face on the front.
Yeah, it's shooting drills at you and shit.
Yeah. I like calling him the bored borer.
The board borer.
Yeah, because he just looks bored as hell. This is one of the enemies that just does not look like he's having fun
Kind of, yeah.
being like there. He's just like, oh, fine, shooting a drill, whatever. Fine, he blew me up.
Yeah, he kind of was not so easy to get by.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah.
You need
It was
some of
actually
those.
it was a cool point when you blew up that enemy. It automatically shot two
Yeah.
drills at you, which was great. I thought that made for kind of an interesting twist because none of the other enemies like leave you a going away present, so to speak.
Yeah.
Again, I gotta figure out a better way to do air quotes over a podcast. Going away
present. Just gotta-
Wink, wink. Anyway, I think we're about done with the stage. Do you
Yeah, we're
think?
pretty much at the boss.
Yeah. So Tunnel Rhino.
Pretty cool.
Tunnel Rhino.
Except
All
like,
right.
all he did was ram you, kind of.
Rams the walls. Must have brain damage.
Kind of like the mini boss, but regular boss.
I'm seeing a trend here. Yeah, like you said, he rams into walls. That's his MO.
Yep.
Really doesn't require all that much thought. Slightly more thought than the previous boss,
Slightly.
but yeah, he has these phantom drills that he'll shoot either forward or in like a multi-directional pattern. And sometimes he'll switch it up by not quite ramming into a wall and turning around mid-stage and then ramming the other direction.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh my god! Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Tunnel Rhino.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And he just like gets a bit faster when you get him down to less health.
Yeah, his desperation move is just ramming into the wall a little bit faster.
Yeah, not really creative, but okay.
I mean, we're only 2 bosses in.
Yeah.
So maybe we're just jumping around to the ones that aren't so great.
Maybe.
Let's hold out hope.
Yeah.
I am still hopeful.
Same.
Yep, but we got a nice little weapon after that. The Tornado Fang.
True.
Which I do like the name.
Yeah. Looks kind of cool.
Although, okay, I feel like I'm nitpicking now. It just seems like, Tunnel Rhino,
Right.
Tornado
I thought of that.
Fang.
Like, why does he have Fang? Like, it should be a drill. Or
Yeah. Or like Tornado Horn.
Tornado horn, tornado drill,
Something.
Horn.
Fang.
horn, tornado.
Hornado.
Horn drill was already done by Pokemon.
That's true. I feel like they could use Horn Drill again.
Yeah, it's pretty generic.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess they wanted it to sound cool.
Yeah,
I mean, Tornado Fang does sound cool.
it does.
Yeah, other than that, did we miss anything?
No, but we got a cutscene.
We do have a
We got a
cutscene.
cutscene.
But, oh my god. Okay, I don't know if it was my version of this game or just the game in general, but the cutscene moved really fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like the text wouldn't stop. Like it moved so fast and it just kind of auto moved. Like the conversation
Okay,
just
yeah.
would move on. So
They're
you'd be
kind of
like,
just like getting through it.
like, what? Slow down.
Like they know no one cares about the story.
But I care. I want to listen.
We
I
care
want to
at
read it.
Extreme.
Yeah, we care. And I assume that the other people who have listened to us up until this point care at least a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, if you're going to bother putting in a story, why... okay. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say that my cart was messed up.
Could be, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so benefit of the doubt. I was able to catch most of it. So Doppler was talking to himself about how powerful X is. He calls in his minions, Bit and Bite, who I assume are going to be the Maverick Hunters of this game.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep, one looks like a Shogun, the other one has a huge gut, and I think the sun is always in his face, because his hand is always, like, above his face. Like, you're trying to block the sun, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't get that.
whatever. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got a thing.
Yeah, he's got a thing. He's got, like, a ring around his neck. It's a very interesting designs. And then they go away, and then another mysterious maverick. Okay, I'm gonna say it
Mysterious
again.
Maverick.
Mysterious maverick,
So mysterious.
which was all one word.
Mysterious Maverick.
It was mysterious maverick. Yeah, wants to take the pleasure of killing X himself.
All right, I
But,
wonder why.
I wonder why. Because it's literally vile. Like, why do you call him Mysterious Maverick? It's vile. Like, you didn't hide his identity in any way. You just made him dark. Like, he's not purple anymore, he's just black.
Yeah,
Like... Okay.
good job. Good job.
I'm trying to be funny, but I'm just getting depressed. Joey, help me out here. Say something funny.
What?
Say something funny.
Remember Tunnel Rhino? He was
Woo!
horny.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I needed that. Puns are like my fuel.
Oh yeah, you run on puns.
I run on pun. And then they just kind of drop this right at the end. That Doppler's master is Sigma.
Yep.
Yep.
It's
They're
like,
just not beating around the bush anymore.
All right,
So if Sigma is his master, Sigma must still be alive.
that's fast.
So yeah, Sigma's not dead. I guess they just didn't want to like try and beat around the bush, like he said. They're just like, okay, yep, you've been through the drill 2 times before.
Yeah,
You know what the drill is here.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm.
All right, you want to move on?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we should move on.
What's next?
So, you keen observers or keen listeners might have noticed that we didn't quite play a Mega Man X song in the beginning.
True.
Um,
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Got to bring
So
this
we
up.
play a little something different. So we're gonna with that dive into Neon Tiger.
Yes, Neon
Now,
Tiger.
you'll understand right after we play the song why we played the intro song we did, or at least a clip of it.
Yeah.
All right, so you wanna?
Let's take a listen.
Yeah, let's take a listen.
All right.
Later. And action!
Yo!
What is up, my extremers?
Oh, extremers. I like that.
Extremers. There we go. Just thought that on the fly.
Nice.
Not very creative, but I'm going with it.
Yeah, so that was Neon Tiger.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
As you could tell, it sounded exactly like that Guns N' Roses song.
Yeah. So let's just jump right into that.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
So it's the reference. They're referencing My Michelle.
Yeah.
Like so clearly.
It's the exact same thing.
The chords and riffs are basically the exact same,
Yeah.
which is amazing, kind of. Like, I didn't know you could get away with that.
I guess.
I guess you could like call it like an homage.
Maybe, or just more laziness.
I don't know.
But
I
I guess the two songs came out at relatively similar times.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would call it laziness. I do see where you're coming from, but I mean, I don't know. It takes some. I think it's like a passion on their end to say like, you know what?
Yeah.
What's the band that you like listening to more or less nowadays? And they say like Guns N' Roses, and they're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
what if we put like a bit of a tribute to them in there?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, like,
I feel like
you're-
Megaman and Guns N' Roses have similar fans.
I could see that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Guns N' Roses,
Yeah, same.
so yeah, I think I thought it was a nice homage, but I do see where you're coming from and calling it lazy because like you could just listen to it and be like, all right, let me just write down those chords and done for the day. Break, I'm clocking out. And like, okay, see you later, I guess.
I guess. But yeah,
Yes.
no, it could be like an homage.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, let's go with homage.
Yeah. Stick with our optimistic.
Exactly.
ways.
We're trying to stick with her optimism.
Yeah.
So as we make our way through here, we see some notable enemies. The platform dragonfly.
Mm-hmm. You jump on those guys.
Yeah, they are the kindest enemies in the entire game. They barely try to hurt you.
Are they even enemies?
I wouldn't call them enemies. I would call them
friends.
just like, yeah.
Dragonfly friends.
Our dragon friends. I like them, yeah. They're very helpful in actually moving around the stage very, at one
Swift.
point, you could like just use them to like skip an entire part of the stage.
Yeah.
Which I did, and also didn't do
Just to see.
just to see.
Yeah.
Because I need to check out the entire stage for you guys.
Right.
And as we go through here, we see some spear monkeys with spears.
Yeah, spear monkeys, yeah.
Spear monkey.
Spear monkey.
I don't know why I got like flashes to Speed Racer. He had a pet monkey, didn't he?
I don't know.
You ever watch Speed Racer?
No.
No? Oh, it was like one of those crazy like it was one of those crazy 90s cartoons by like Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, I remember, but I never watched it.
Yeah, he had like a sidekick which was like a little boy and a monkey. But they like hid in his trunk of his car,
Cool.
which well, I don't know. Man, like saying it out loud now it seems like a very weird show.
I think any show from the 90s would sound weird saying it out loud.
Right? True say, man. True say. But yeah, I noticed something actually about how they program the spears when they're thrown.
Okay.
Just completely out of coincidence. So what they do is they'll throw the spear, it'll arc around, and then kind of dig itself into the ground and create a spike.
Cool.
But the way that it does that, it will just kind of reposition a sprite of itself, or half sprite of itself, just straight up and down, to kind of give the illusion that it's bored into the ground.
Right.
But it's actually just half of the original spear. And the only reason I know that is because there's a pit close to one of the monkeys that throw spears, and it threw it in an arc right into the pit.
Yeah.
And the pit's not solid ground.
No.
So you can see exactly what happens to the spear.
Oh my god.
So I was like, oh, all right, well, illusion ruined. I mean, I guess
great.
that's how they did it. Jeez.
Just
All right.
giving away all the secrets.
Yeah, geez, it's like, all right, cool. Let's see how they did the. Oh, all right, well, cool, I guess. I mean, I feel like I'm nitpicking. I'll move on.
Whatever. Little bug.
Yeah, it's a little bug, or it's not even a bug. It's just how they programmed it,
Yeah.
which is fair enough. Sometimes
Right.
you gotta do things for the sake of space on the game.
Yeah. Okay.
So the other things are on there. Moving on though. So this room also has a miniaturized version of the intro level boss.
Yeah. We're in the little room.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
a robot with like spike maces, spike balls for arms that shoot out at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not too much to say about that one.
Nah. That's cool.
Yeah. But as we move through the stage here, I did get a sub tank again.
Yeah,
I already have
sub-tank.
3 sub tanks.
I know. Like,
we-
well,
Were we at
Yeah,
3? Did we get one in Blizzard Buffalo? We did, didn't
Yeah.
we?
that's
So we're already
that's 3
three.
out of 3.
Yeah, we're already at 3 sub tanks. That's
funny.
crazy.
Yeah.
And we move through the stage here. And can I go on a bit of a rant
Go for it.
about right now?
Is it about those little wall things that come down on you?
Yes, it's about those things.
They're
They're so... Oh, it's just so fucking annoying. Like, I don't get it.
useless.
What is the point of them? So, for people who don't quite get what we're talking about, there's an enemy in the game that is literally, its only function is to create a wall so that you have to wait 5 seconds to have the chance to destroy it so you can keep moving forward. Which is
Yeah.
fucking dumb as hell.
It's just a waste of time. Waste of everyone's time.
Exactly. Like
Not
you're
challenging.
No, you're stopping the fun. It's so dumb. It's like, oh man, look, I'm just gonna go through the level, having a great time shooting enemies and having fun. And then, oh, what's this? Oh my god, there's an enemy here that I can't get past, and I have to just sit here and wait until I can kill it. Like, what? Why? This whole game is about moving fast and shooting things. It's running and shooting.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Why would you stop the momentum like that? Okay. I'm better now.
Yeah,
Take
I
a drink
agree
of water.
wholeheartedly.
Need to calm down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm better now.
Okay. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'm glad
just
you got
need to
that
get
off
that
your chest.
I was gonna say thank you. Thank you for listening. I need to get that off my chest. But as we move through here,
Get
something
to,
good does
mini
happen.
boss.
Sorry?
What?
What were you saying?
I was saying we're getting to a mini boss just about now.
Before we do though, I did manage to get a Buster upgrade.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got the
Alright.
X Buster upgrade.
Oh nice. That's
So it was
this
like-
level.
Yeah, it was like hidden behind a secret wall. Thank you, Tornado Fang, for opening up that door, which
Oh,
is
cool.
convenient.
Nice. All right.
So yeah, what happens now is you get 2 charge shots. One of them is kind of like 2 balls that kind of rotate around each other, and
Yeah.
once they hit, they can kind of like diverge and go north south. And then a secondary shot, which is just kind of like your charge shot. But the big thing really comes in is if you actually have those 2 shots collide midair, they combine into one gigantic spread shot,
Nice.
which is super cool.
Yeah.
That's
That is
fantastic.
awesome.
That's like the logical next step of these
Yeah.
of these Buster upgrades.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, like the first one you have one gigantic beam. Second one you have 2 distinct beams.
Yeah.
And this one you have 2 distinct beams that can become one gigantic beam. Which is like, what? It's fantastic. It's like you get the best of both worlds here.
Yeah. Yeah, the charge like busters are always the coolest part of the
Yeah,
game.
they get really creative with that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And apparently now you can also move very fast on ladders, which is a nice change.
Do you have to charge up to do that?
No, you You just jump on a ladder and move. You shimmy up and shimmy down like there's nobody's business.
Thank
Your
God.
shimmy machine. Shimmybot 9000. Okay.
Shimmy, shimmy.
But yeah, now we get to the mini boss.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking caterpillar.
It's a huge caterpillar.
Just,
All right.
just a caterpillar.
And you can only hit its head.
Yep.
Fair. All right.
Frank, I need another mini boss. I put the guy with the tank in, but now I don't have any more ideas. What do I do now? I don't know.
A worm.
I don't know. Worms are kind of gross. Nobody really likes fighting a worm. What about like something worm-esque? Like a caterpillar?
Genius.
Oh my god, cut print, we're done. We nailed it. But yeah, it's a caterpillar that can dig into the ground.
Yep. That's what it does.
Yeah. And then just another thing, like you said, you gotta hit it in the head, which makes no fucking sense to me.
I don't get it.
Because you just got this awesome, epic spread shot weapon, which you want to use, and then they're like, all right, so now we need you to shoot. We need you to shoot very precisely. I was like, what? The whole point of that weapon is to shoot everywhere. Why would you do that? It's like you're punishing me for getting the upgrade.
Yeah, it was just like a huge tease.
Such a tease. All right, I'm done talking about that boss. It's boring.
Yeah. So yeah, you beat it. It explodes without a noise.
It does explode without a noise, which was weird.
It's like, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Then you move on here. We run into another one of those giant platforms.
Yeah.
Which we still don't quite know what they are. Hopefully we'll find out soon.
Yeah.
Move through the stage. We encounter
another X-Hunter room.
Yep, with neither bit nor bite in there, so I assume they'll just come randomly.
I guess. I don't know.
And I guess we'll find out. But then we move through the stage again, and we see the new enemy, which I actually like, which is a cool concept, which I've dubbed the Floor Muncher. Because he munches the floor and actually turns the floor into spikes.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a great enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, not for us. Like, for Megaman, that's like the worst thing that could happen. Having an enemy create your most deadly weapon.
Deadly. Yeah.
Thankfully, if you jump on them, you don't die instantly, but you do take damage.
Yeah.
So if you let that thing keep going without destroying it, the entire floor could just become a death trap for you.
Right.
Or at least painful.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good design.
Yeah, it's cool.
You keep moving through. I found a heart tank.
Yeah, heart tank up there. Just gotta climb that wall.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice I didn't actually talk about the background of this one. Which,
it's kind of like jungle-y, I guess.
It was fine. This one didn't quite stand out to me as much.
Yeah.
It was
Nothing
fine.
moving.
Yeah, no,
But
I mean,
it had
it was
good depth.
It did, yeah. It was just okay, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I have no real strong opinion about it, one way or the other.
It's funny.
Yeah. So then we get to Neon Tiger, unless we forgot anything.
Yeah, no, that's it. We're there.
All right, we're at Neon Tiger. I like this boss.
Yeah.
I like this boss a lot.
It's a good boss.
This is a great
cool.
boss.
He's got Wolverine fangs.
Mm-hmm. It's like they took what they learned from Sigma in X2 and kind of partially applied that to a boss.
Yeah. Kind of jumping from wall to wall.
Mm-hmm. He does the shot out from his tail in random directions.
Yeah. Shoots a lot of things.
He can jump down from the wall and slash you. He can do, well, what else can he do? He has a desperation move where he'll like become all orange and shit and like charge at you and then charge up the wall, which is great. But what I actually liked about the boss is that it required thinking.
True. It had like many attacks.
Exactly, it required thought that you had to actually put into it and
Yeah.
like learn the attacks and learn the pattern.
Yeah.
It wasn't just jump from left to right. It wasn't just goat them over to one side and goat them back over to the other.
Yeah.
Like, he did his own thing regardless of what you were doing. At least most of the time.
Right.
Sometimes they still fall into the traps, but
Yeah.
overall, this boss is very good. It actually took me some time because I wasn't used to actually paying attention to a boss. But
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, I really like this boss a lot. I want
Nice.
more of these bosses.
Yeah. We should hopefully see some like these.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers that we do.
We've still got a few few levels to go, so
That we do.
good chance.
So
Good chance we'll see some good ones.
we're gonna keep this unending optimism up.
Yeah.
But after we beat Neon Tiger, we got his weapon, the Ray Splasher.
Yeah. That's
Very
a cool
cool
weapon.
name. Yeah, I like that. Like this
Yeah.
whole stage.
Yeah, good stage. Good stage.
All in all, this is probably my favorite stage so far.
Same. I can
Aside
see
from-
this one in like X1 or X2.
Yeah. Aside from those stupid wall things, like this
Yeah.
is a great stage. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna call it today. I think 2 stages is enough.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I thought we made some good progress today.
Yeah, we're making way.
Awesome.
We
All
already
right,
got 3 stages done.
that's true. We're at 3 stages. Just have about how many more do we have?
5.
5
guess.
more? Yeah, I guess if we're going with 8 Mavericks, so 5 more to go.
Yeah. Then who knows what else in between.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what the game has to offer. I mean, it introduced Vile, so
Yeah.
maybe there'll be something cool with him.
So we'll start seeing some stuff.
Yeah,
maybe next week.
Maybe next week. Well, definitely next week.
Gotta be.
We're on a schedule, you guys. At least we're trying to be. But thank you again, anybody out there who is in podcast land listening to us. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you want to reach out to us or, tell us any of your thoughts on Mega Man, tell us why we're
Please do.
so wrong, or tell us why we're right, you can send us an email. Our email address is itstheexstream. That's ITSTHEXSTREAM @gmail.com. It's the extreme.
It's the extreme.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. If you don't feel like sending an email, that's fair enough. You can just put a like or rate our page on our podcast on.
Yeah,
Oh my
Podbean.
god, tongue tied.
Podbean.com.
Yeah, you could like us on Podbean. Send us a comment there.
Yeah.
Or if you download through iTunes, feel free to please leave a rating. We'd love to hear back from you.
Yeah.
If you want to just leave us a comment, just saying hi, that's cool.
Yeah, just say like, yo,
Yeah,
what's up?
yeah, whatever. But other than that, I think we're good to go here.
Yeah. Good episode.
I think a very solid one.
Yeah.
And I guess
Next
we'll just
week
fade.
see some two more, I guess.
Yeah, and I think right now we'll just fade out as we normally do to the wonderful sounds of the password screen.
Don't forget to write it down.
Don't forget to write it down. We'll see you guys next week.
Oosh.